how to change a fraction into its equivalent decimal. So remember, equivalent means the same as. So we've got here a half. So let's say you didn't know what a half is as a decimal, or you'd forgotten. So there's a way in which we can change the fraction into a decimal. And the way to do that is to do some division. So we need to remember that this line here means divide. It's 1 out of 2. So all we have to do is do some division and we can work out what half is as a decimal. So the numerator here becomes the number that goes inside the bus shelter, and the denominator becomes the number that goes outside. So we do it like that. Okay. The main mistake that people make is they get these numbers around the wrong way. So the numerator goes inside the bus shelter, becomes the dividend, and the denominator is the divisor. So that's a really important thing, is to get those around the right way. So the first question is, how many 2's go into 1? So we just do a normal bus stop division, normal short division, and that's 0. And then we can put our decimal point there, make a 0, and that 1 goes on the shoulder. And how many 2's go into 10 is 5. So you can see a half equals 0.5. Let's look at another example, 2/5. Exactly the same method. Denominator is 5, so that becomes our divisor, and our numerator becomes our dividend. So what we're really saying up here and here is 1 divided by 2 equals 0.5, and again it's 2 divided by 5. That's the question that we're doing, isn't it? Right, how many 5's go into 2? 0. And then make a 0. 2 goes on the shoulder there. How many 5's go into 20? 4. 2/5 is 0.4. Let's look at a couple more. 1/3. 3 is there. 1 goes there. How many 3's go into 1? 0. Make the 0, put in the decimal point. 3 into 10 goes 3. Remainder 1. Make the 0. 3 into 10 goes 3. This 1/3 is 0.3333, and actually it will go on forever, so that's what we call a reoccurring decimal. Let's look at one more. One-eighth. So remember, this one was 1 divided by 3 is 0.33, and we could put a little dot there to show that it's reoccurring. So the 8 goes there, 1 goes there, 8 into 1 doesn't go. Write the decimal point, make the 0, put the 1 on the shoulder. 8 into 10 goes once, remainder 2. 8 into 20 goes 2, remainder 4. And 8 into 40 goes 5. So this one finishes after 3 decimal places. These two finish after 1 decimal place. This one continues. So let's just recap. Just check we've done that correctly and recap. So to change a fraction into its equivalent decimal, we do division. Remember, in this line, equals means divide. So 1 over 2 is 1 divided by 2. Do the bus stop method, remembering that the denominator goes on the outside and the numerator goes inside. So we did half is 0.5, we did the division there. We did the same for 2/5. 2/5 is 0.4. 2 divided by 5 is 0.4. And then we did our third, which is a reoccurring decimal, 0.33333, it just continues forever. And then lastly, 1/8 is 0.125, so 1 divided by 8 equals 0.125. That's how you change a fraction into its equivalent decimal.